Calling all sightseers and selfie takers. Welcome to Texas, where a day on our hiking trails will lead to a lifetime of memories. And family road trips become family legends. Where thrill seekers make a splash into spring-fed pools. And picky eaters will clean their plates. This is your invitation to visit Texas and see it for yourself. Visit TravelTexas.com and plan your family's trip today. Let's Texas.
Did you know that parents rank financial literacy as the #1 most difficult life skill to teach? Meet Greenlight, the debit card and money app for families. With Greenlight, you can set up chores, automate allowance, and keep an eye on your kids' spending with real-time notifications. Kids learn to earn, save, and spend wisely, and parents can rest easy knowing their kids are learning about money with guardrails in place. Sign up for Greenlight today at greenlight.com/podcast.
Stoveleg Media, igniting conversation.
Welcome to True Crime Cast Patreon edition. I am John here with Jamie. How you doing, man?
Buddy? I'm all right. I'm surviving. You know, it's I don't know, busy time for us. August is kids back to school. We're about to head to CrimeCon. Just I don't know, a lot going on right now.
Dude, I am pumped about some CrimeCon. Going to be in Denver the beginning of September. September 7th, I think, is when we're going out there.
5th through the 7th.
Yeah.
We're going out on the 4th.
Yeah. Anyway,
No,
I'll be there. I'm sure.
So I went last year in Nashville, which I've talked pretty extensively about here, but I thought the whole time, man, John would love this. Just because you're so much more outgoing and friendlier. And I mean, I don't think people said it as much as I expected, but why is John not here was kind of a theme. So
really,
I think you're the fan favorite and people will be excited to meet you.
Well, I mean,
I'll take the pictures of you with our listeners.
Fair enough. No, we're excited. And we have a special episode today. We have been thinking about Laci Peterson's case for a long time. We covered the case a long time ago, so we're not going to give you like every single detail of that case. Honestly, you guys are true crime fans. You're probably familiar enough. But we wanted to talk more about whether or not her husband, Scott, is guilty.
Yeah, our lead writer, Mackenzie, just in a conversation a few months ago, was like, I'm not sure he did it. So that sparked some debate between her and mostly me. So we decided to call and have, I don't know, it's not a formal debate, but it's pretty, John ends up moderating. It's great.
Yeah. I'm intrigued to know what you all think. So I would love to have some dialogue with you all on the comment section of this post. Again, this one is only for you all as Patreon members, and we love you and appreciate you. Before we get into that conversation with Mackenzie, Jamie, any big case updates that you have for us?
Yeah, so Bryan Kohberger pled guilty, and things are still kind of weird for him, I think. He I don't know, he appears to be having some severe mental health issues. Diddy got a slap on the wrist. I don't know if that's happened since we last recorded for Patreon, but that was unfortunate, probably, because he's done some horrible things, but he wasn't charged necessarily for all those horrible things. They tried to get him on other stuff.
I want to pause for a minute and slow us down. Going back to Kohberger, I at least learned some new stuff about that case because of his plea deal. Did you learn anything new?
Yeah, and I think
the timing of the victims and all that made more sense because he kind of gave us a play-by-play.
Yeah, I think we'll get more and more information, but they are starting to release statements and that kind of thing. So it is coming out kind of in pieces. I found it interesting, the variety of parent reactions from the victims. Some were not happy with this deal. They wanted to see him get the death penalty. And I mean, I understand it. Others were happy that they're not going to have to relive it over and over. So it's, there's not a right answer there. Or there's not a wrong answer there, I should say. They both have the right to deal with that as they wish. But it's been, I mean, it's flooded the news, and even several weeks after he pled, like, we're still talking about it. So
yeah, you mentioned Diddy, of course. I don't have anything else I want to add to that. Any other cases that that you have?
I mean, it's not necessarily a case update, but Mickey Steins, the death of Judge Kevin Mullins, a lot of people have been coming forward in the last few weeks claiming that Kevin Mullins had given them legal favors for sexual favors, which I thought we knew from the beginning. But apparently it's been, maybe I just misinterpreted the vibe out there, but people coming forward, sharing their stories. I'm very interested to see how that impacts Mickey Stein's case.
See, I've always thought for this case in particular that it will never go to trial because there's so much baggage about the judge that's very public anyway in that community. They're not going to want that on an official record. So, I mean, yeah, I think this is going to end up in a plea deal. I really do.
Yeah, I wonder, and I think the plea deal is going to go Mickey's way. I think they've been fighting for manslaughter the whole time anyway to get it down from murder. I think to avoid going to trial and risking the jurors saying Kevin Mullins deserved it, that they'll plea out for manslaughter. We do have the contact of his attorneys. Haven't followed up with them recently. I'm curious to see how they're receiving and interpreting all these stories. I'm sure they want them to keep coming, and I mean, obviously for their defense, but for me, I want them to keep coming to share their story and to fix some of that corruption.
I mean, let's play this one out. Sorry to hold you up here, but so we have video footage of the sheriff going in, shooting the judge. It's not a question.
Right.
The dude did it.
Yep.
If you try him for murder, at what point would the insanity deal come in? He wasn't in his right mind.
Right.
It's clear. So does that kind of hold up the possibility of a conviction?
For murder, it does. But I think there are different charges that would apply to the manslaughter piece. But I think malice murder, I think any mental health issues would rule that out. Right. But I don't think it completely removes his culpability for it.
Yeah. I just think this is a perfect case for a manslaughter charge, but
yeah. And I think that's where we'll end up, but they are evaluating him now. They have not released the mental health evaluations. I don't expect them to. Honestly, they need to do a better job keeping this stuff under wraps so there can be a fair trial, but it continues to come out, and man, it's surely flooded TikTok lately. So I'll be interested to see where it goes moving forward.
All right. Well, without further ado, I want to let you guys listen to our conversation with Mackenzie, and I hope you find it interesting. Again, please let us know your thoughts on Laci's murder. Did Scott do it? Did he not? What would you do if you were in the jury pool?
We are joined by our lead writer, Mackenzie. Mackenzie, I think we've talked to you before on the show.
I've done these before, yeah.
Yeah. Well, super glad you're here. This one is not as exciting because I'm calling to argue with you, I think.
Kind of a little bit.
Yeah.
So I've been researching. So today we're going to be talking about the murder of Laci Peterson and kind of really just dive in and solely focus on whether or not Scott, her husband, is guilty or innocent of her murder. Is that the assignment that I understand?
I think so. Do you have a side, or are you mediating the situation?
So I think I do have a side, but I'm going to let you all argue for and against, and then I'll determine if there's a winner and then give you my side.
This is one of the
This is news to you all that I've decided to do it this way.
Okay. No, I'm good.
Yeah.
Brief overview. This is maybe the most famous true crime case of all time, aside from maybe O.J. Simpson. But Laci Peterson disappeared around December 24th in 2002. She was pregnant at the time, and then she turned up a few months later in the San Francisco Bay Area. Her husband, Scott, was charged and convicted with her murder. And we'll go over some of the evidence here in a little bit, but he continues to appeal, and it's been in the news a lot lately. So I guess talk about maybe your introduction and how you've gotten to where you are with thinking that maybe he didn't do it.
Yeah. So this is strange for me. I very rarely defend such a scumbag as Scott Peterson, because I'll be the first one to tell you he's not. I don't think he's a good husband.
Okay.
He's not. It's questionable whether or not he's a good person. I just don't know that he's a murderer.
You've listened to True Crimecast, distributed by Stoveleg Media. Check out stoveleg.com to find out more about your hosts and to find other podcasts to listen to. Stoveleg Media, igniting conversation.
Calling all fun lovers and memory makers, Texas invites you to cheer from our stadiums and dance like no one is watching. Culture seekers can find the art that truly inspires. And from our shopping hubs to our chic boutiques, fashionistas will never leave empty-handed. Texas is an unforgettable experience that's waiting just for you. Visit TravelTexas.com and plan your trip today. Let's Texas.
Did you know that parents rank financial literacy as the #1 most difficult life skill to teach? Meet Greenlight, the debit card and money app for families. With Greenlight, you can set up chores, automate allowance, and keep an eye on your kids' spending with real-time notifications. Kids learn to earn, save, and spend wisely, and parents can rest easy knowing their kids are learning about money with guardrails in place. Sign up for Greenlight today at greenlight.com/podcast.